My first time ever attending school was college, which that is pretty crazy. So I'm gonna do my makeup as I tell you about being fully homeschooled. I'm one of 4 kids and the only girl. And my mom actually said she had no plans of homeschooling us, but felt like when my brother was getting to school age that God specifically told her that he wanted her to homeschool him. I feel like homeschool's become like way more popular recently, but back then I feel like that was just not common at all. We have a 2-year age gap, and basically when he started school, I wanted to do everything that he was doing, middle child problems. So I kind of started school at like 3.5 or 4. If I'm remembering correctly, in elementary school, we did a lot of like active learning. I would almost consider it similar to like a wilderness school or Montessori. We did go to the library probably every day, and I loved reading. My mom's rule was that we had to read for at least 30 minutes a day, and if we ever didn't want to, then she would read to us. My parents also kind of split up the responsibilities because my mom was a nurse, so she worked 2 days a week, and my Grammy was an English teacher, so one full day of the week we would always do English all day with my Grammy. Looking back, I know my mom is really thankful for the village that was like her mom helping out too. We also would go to homeschool co-ops, and each semester they would have different classes that you could sign up for. And homeschoolers had a really bad rep for being like very antisocial. I definitely met people who lived up to that in those co-ops. Almost everybody asked me like, how am I social, or how did I learn to be social? And I genuinely feel like I spent so much time with friends. We always had to have an athletic hobby and then also like a more brain hobby. So I was always making friends on my sports teams. And then I also did things like learn the piano, learn the flute, learn sewing, baking. We were super close with kids in our neighborhood, and then we always had a lot of friends at church, and I pretty much would hang out with friends every single weekend. A lot of people ask me if I'm going to homeschool our future kids, and a part of me would love to, because I think the idea that catering like the schooling to your child's needs and getting to explore their activities are really cool, but it is a huge sacrifice for your family that takes so much time and dedication. The pros for me was exploring my interests, and definitely the excelled learning that I was in a community college by 16 and fully graduated college before I turned 20. I have so many good memories of learning really good life skills and so much family time and travel. And then the cons would be kind of silly things, but like prom, obviously the time commitment for my parents, but I'm always curious to know what people's school experience was.